Hey guys, so tonight I'm going to show you how to do this smoky glam look that you can wear if you're going out partying or if you're going out with the girls for a long night out dancing. This is a great look, so I hope you like it. Okay, so I'm going to prep my skin with my Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray. So this is going to make sure my makeup stays on all night so I can dance the night away. So I'll spray this on. And then we're going to use Hourglass Veil, it's mineral primer. This is going to make sure that my makeup goes on easy and stays on, and it's not going to rub off or anything. And then once that's all smoothed over evenly, I'm going to move on to prepping my eyes. I'm using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. So I use these two fingers here. So it's nice and light, and you're not going to push on your eyelids because that skin's really sensitive. That's over the entire eye. So the palette is Naked 2 by Urban Decay, and the brush I'm going to use is Sigma Concealer F70. I love this brush. It's supposed to be for concealer, but I use it for my eyes all the time. So this colour here in Verve. I'm just going to pop it starting in the middle of my eyelid. So you're just placing it on rather than rubbing. So make sure that it actually goes on and you're not pushing your eyeshadow off your eyes. I'm going to move to a slightly darker colour, so I always like to start with lighter colour first and then go to darker colours. So I've got my Sigma brush Shading E55. YHD colour it's called. I'm just going to do this outside side of my eye. Not all the way to the edge, just sort of from the centre to the outside. Just patting that on. Yeah, I'll give Busted a go. So it's this colour here. Just starting on the outside part of your eye, and then into your crease. Yeah, so the reason I'm doing my eyes before I'm putting my foundation on is because we're doing quite smoky eyes this time, so I don't want it to drop underneath because you get quite a lot of droppage, and that way I can clear it off, clean everything under my eyes, and then do a nice clean foundation and base and all the rest of it. Then I'm going to get my angled brush, so it's Sigma Small Angle in E65, and on that same colour Busted, I'm going to do my lower lash line. And keeping away from the waterline because I'm actually going to line that with a light colour. I'm going to bring it all the way along. So it's a smoky eye look I'm doing. So quite a bit of eyeshadow under my eye. Coming up here, neatening up the sides here. I'm just going to line my waterline here. This is really good because it covers up the red parts of your eye. So I get quite irritated eyes and that waterline's quite red. So this will get rid of that and also make your eyes appear bigger, which we like. Okay, so I'm going to use a darker colour now. So I'm getting my Sigma Short Shader E20 brush, and I'm using my Inglot AMC eyeshadow in 65 from the Freedom System. So it's this colour here. It's really nice. It's a black with some blue shimmery sort of sparkles through it. Starting on the outside, dab it. Little dabs all the way into the middle part of your eyelid. Creating a little bit of a wing with the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to come under my eye. So really make sure there's not much eyeshadow on the brush. We are going to be cleaning it up underneath anyway, so it's okay if we make a mess. eyes are gonna be smoking. Smoking. I'm gonna use Verve, same color I used before. And I'm just gonna highlight a little bit under my eyes. So I've got my Sigma brush, it's winged liner in E number 6. I'm just doing a little bit under my eye here. Now I'm going to use the Inglot eyeshadow in DS496 from the Freedom System. So it's a white, this is the colour here. I'm going to do the inner part of my eye, just a little up here to give it a little bit extra highlight. I just like to do a little bit on my Cupid's bow as well. I've got my blending brush here, it's E.L.F. Crease brush. I'm just going to start with the lighter colours first. Just blending all the different eyeshadows together so you can't see so they don't stand out and look funny. So blending is probably the most important part when you're doing a smoky eye, or any sort of eyeshadow actually. It's all in the way you apply and blend. Okay, I'm just going to get my eyeliner now. So it is MAC and it's called Engraved. It's just a black eyeliner. Just lift up your eyelid, you can get to it. So I'm just going to darken a little bit on my top lid as well with my liner. My MAC colour now, it's in Creamy Bisque, and I've also got my Sigma brush, it's a blending brush in E55, and I'm just going to come in here and join up where I put the highlight up the top and also where I put the eyeshadow on my eyelids so that there's no gap in between there. Blend that through a bit. My eyes are done, so I'm just going to clear up underneath my eyes with a cotton tip and some oil-free eye makeup remover from Neutrogena. Okay, now that's all clear under my eyes, all nice and clean, ready for my base. So I've already put primer on, so I'm going to jump straight into my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation and also my Sigma brush, so it's the flat Kabuki in F80. I'm going to start around my nose area. You'll see I pull a lot of faces when I'm putting my makeup on. It's just to make sure that I'm covering all the areas and smoothing out the skin that might be really creased, so that makes sure that I can get the foundation all over it. So I'm using my concealer, it's Maybelline and it's number 25 medium. So I'm going to pop some of that under my eyes. So I'm using my Sigma 3D HD Precision brush. That's really good because it gets in all those hard to reach places. So now I'm going to show you contouring. So I really love using these sticks. They're by Maybelline. They're shine-free foundation sticks, and one of the colours I'm using is Classic Ivory 120 it's called, and the other is Toffee Caramel 330. So one is slightly lighter than my foundation colour and one's slightly darker. Wait a sec, it's time for a selfie. going to get my beauty blender, and I'm going to start with the lighter parts first and just blend those out, and then I'll move on to the darker parts. Show you how I like to highlight now. So I've got my Benefit What's Up highlighter. It's really cool because it's a stick and it's easy to blend. So now my base is done, I'm going to set under my eyes with my E.L.F High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder and my Sigma Brush Medium Angled Shading in E70. Now you're probably wondering why I didn't put this on earlier. Well, the reason is you never want to put liquids on or your sticks on and then go to powder and then go back to liquids again. So you want to finish off with all the liquids and then do your powder last, because you end up with really muddy, dirty looking face and it just sort of pushes the product around and gets all clumpy. It's not very nice. So separate it. Once I've set under my eyes, I move on to setting my whole face. So I'm using Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to use my Sigma Brush F30. Maybe Dec and I can go out tonight. I think he's working away on the computer, so he should be. While I'm playing around with my makeup. Sounds good to me, perfect night. Now I'm going to show you how I use my contour kit powders. So I wouldn't normally use cream contours and the powders for like everyday sort of look. I just feel like it's a lot of makeup, but if you're going out and you want your makeup to last and you really want dramatic, glamorous makeup, this is a really good tip. So I'm going to get my contour kit here. So I'll just mix between the two. Now you can go back and use circular motions to blend that in. So now I'm going to use a blush. This is a really good blush. It's from NARS. So it's going to highlight my cheeks really nicely. It's called Orgasm. So I just dab on my brush. This is Blush Brush and it's by Real Techniques. Now I'm going to move on to eyebrows. And I'm just going to brush my eyebrow hairs up and then over, just so that they sit in their natural sort of position. My natural is like this. So not really natural, but polished natural position. So I've got my Brow Wiz crayon in soft brown pencil by Anastasia. So with your eyebrows, it's always short strokes too. So don't push too hard and don't do like big lines, because you probably get it wrong. So I'm going to use Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So this is going to keep my brows in place. Can you hear Dec on the phone in the background? So rude, like doesn't he know that I'm filming tutorials? Makeup's so much more important than whatever he's doing. I'm sure of it. Oh, I'm running out! Dec, get me another coconut! Okay, so now it's eyelash time. So I'm going to get some fakies, and they're by Ardell, and they're called Wispies in Black. So while my eyelashes are drying, I'm going to do my lips. Okay, I'm going to use this beautiful lip gloss by Urban Decay, in Revolution, and the colour is Savage. So check it out. How's that colour? Can't wait to use this. Oh yeah. So now it's mascara time. So I'm going to use Virtuoise Drama Mascara by Lancome. Now the bottom lashes, I don't put this back in because I don't want to have too much mascara on, then it gets too clumpy. So my eyelashes are done and my whole look's done. There's one final stage, makeup setting spray. So Urban Decay. Give it a shake and then spray. And I'm ready to go. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. See that leg spread I'm chucking under the table. See you next time, guys. I'm going out. Nearly knocked the table. Please subscribe to me here on YouTube and make sure you're following me on my Facebook page and my Instagram page.